Okay guys, welcome back to this next episode. If you haven't, if you're new here, my name's Gino. On this channel we create Unity games from scratch. Currently we have started we just finished in the previous episode our 2D breakout game. So if you wanna, let's have a look here. So this is the channel. So if you are new here, we created in the first series a runner platformer, which is 5 episodes. So if you haven't seen that already, please do go and watch that. And then after that we started creating a breakout series that we had to extend into a 6-part episode series, just because we came across a few bugs in the 5th episode, and then we solved them very quickly in the 6th episode. So that's this breakout series here. It's pretty cool. All you have to do is just move a ball and a paddle around the screen and break the blocks, and once you've broken all the blocks, you move to the next level. So that concludes our 2 games that we had planned. So in this episode we are actually going to be starting a new game. So, and that new game is, I will show you right now. So let's go to the asset store. So this one is going to be very, very cool. This is also going to be a 2D game, but we are going to try and recreate the very, very popular game called Angry Birds. But instead of Angry Birds, we are calling it Angry Zombies, because we are going to use zombies instead of birds. So this is a asset pack off of the Unity asset store. It's not free, so the link for the GitHub repo will not be in the description, because you just be able to download them for free. So that's not going to happen. But if you have free assets, or if you have this asset pack already, please do follow along. So this is what the game's going to look like. We're just going to have a slingshot and a few different levels like this, where you just sling the skull. You sling the skull from the slingshot into these blocks and the TNT, and you try and destroy these zombies just like that. You try and kill them. We're going to have a little pause menu as well, with your final score and your total score for your entire round. And then we will have like a little skull count in the top, as well as a restart level and a pause level button in the top right corner. And we will probably also make a few different levels. We'll see how it goes, depending on how long it takes us to get through this game. This game is a little bit more challenging than our previous 2, so let's see how it goes. We can't always make easy games, but we shall see. So first of all, let's go have a look at our project plan. So at the moment I've only planned for our first 4 episodes. So we'll finish our first 4 episodes, and then we will see where we're at. And if we need some more episodes, then we will schedule them and plan them. But for now, let us jump straight into creating our new repository. So let's go ahead and do that. So if we open up GitHub, we can, I first need to commit that from yesterday, but I'll do that later. So let's go ahead and create a new repository, and we'll call this, let's keep it consistent, 2D YouTube, I think we call it. Let's go have a look quick. So let's see, YouTube-2D, okay, that's how. So YouTube-2D Angry Zombies. And then what we want to do is, let's see if we need to change this. So no, that looks fine. So let's go ahead and create repository. So that's perfect. We'll go ahead and publish that as well. And then we need to open up Unity Hub, and now we need to create a new project, new 2D project, and then we'll call this YouTube again. What is it? YouTube 2D Angry Zombies. Okay, that's cool. And then let's go ahead and change the location. So we want this to be in our Angry Zombies folder, which is in here. Select that, and then we can go and create the project. Unable to create. Okay, so I guess we need to change this back down to 2. I really need to update my Unity, but anyway, we'll keep it like that for now. So let's go ahead and see if this changed. Nope, that's fine. So let's go ahead and create our project. So while that is creating, let's see, is anything happening? Let's see. Project is open already. No, it's not. Is it? No. Okay, so currently it's busy. There we go. It's busy building. So let's go and see in our project plan. Let's have a look at what we need to do. So this episode is going to be mainly focused on setting up the new scenes and the main menu scene. So we've created a repository. We've created a new 2D project, and then we need to go to the internet. And let us just go into the asset store where we can, that's the wrong one. So over here, let us go to the asset store and we can go ahead and find our asset pack, the one I showed you earlier. And we'll just get it ready so that when Unity finishes building our project, we can import it straight away. So let's see, I think it was on page 3. Wait for that to load. There we go. So Angry Zombies. So once Unity has finished building our project, we'll go ahead and open this in Unity and import everything that we need. So we'll do that, and then after that we will go ahead and start creating our main menu scene. So Unity looks like it has opened up our project, so that's good. Let's go ahead and play and see if everything builds properly. So we're not going to get anything because it's just a blank scene. So hopefully, there we go. So that's what we wanted. That's working fine. So now let's go back into here, into the browser, and open this up in Unity so that now we can import everything that we need. So in our package manager, let's go ahead and import our asset pack. Let's see, where is it? 2D platformer, Angry Zombies, this is the one. So let's just go and re-download this just in case there has been any updates, and then we can go and import this. So let's go and import that, and then we will import everything. So this shouldn't take too long because it's not that big of a file. So let's see what's next. So where's it gone? So here. So import the assets. So set up our main menu scene. We're going to do that now. Create a game scene and then link the main menu to the game scene. So this should be fairly short. This episode should be quite short, just because there's not much to do other than setting up our main menu, and then we'll add in some buttons and what's it called, buttons, yeah, and then we'll link the game scene to the main menu scene so you can switch between the two. And then let's see, so this is basically what it's going to look like. There's probably one level, that's another one, and another one. We're going to create these from scratch, so we could probably delete these, but we'll do that later. So let's go ahead and start by creating a new folder, and we'll call this I'll just call this project Zombies. Okay, and in here we're going to put all of our new files in here. So we got a file for our scenes, and let's go open up our sample scene. And for this, we're going to rename this, and we will rename the sample scene to main menu, just like that. So this sample scene has now become our main menu scene. So let's go ahead and change the camera color to black, just so that we have a black background, just because I prefer black background to a blue background, so that's good. And now let's see, if we open up, first of all let's go and expand that. Okay, let's see, Notion. So set up our main menu scene, let's do that. So what we want to do is let's see where all our assets. So the art over here. So all of these are all the art pictures and like sprites and animations and stuff that we're going to use in this project. So let's see what we need. We're going to create the main menu. So what we need is probably a background. Let's see, what background do we need? Not probably, which one? Probably not that one. I'll go ahead and delete that. Maybe this one. Yeah, so we'll use this one as our what's it called, as our main menu background. So what we will do is, first of all, let's go ahead and delete that because we're going to do this the proper way. So in our hierarchy, let's go ahead and create a new canvas. And then in here, let's create a image. So if we zoom out, we should see that's now the image. So in this image, we actually want to replace the source image with our background, just like that. So there it is. So now we can enlarge this, or something simpler, we can just go and do that so it fits our screen. And then what we can do is we can anchor it to the middle so that doesn't move. Okay, next let's go ahead and add in some text. So I think we should have a logo here. Okay, so let's go ahead and add another image. Copy that. Well, first of all, let's rename this to background. Background image, and then we'll rename this to menu logo, probably like that. And then for our menu logo, what we're going to do is we're going to replace our background image with our logo image. And then because this image is not quite centered, we're not going to make it the full screen. So let's go ahead and make it a bit smaller, like that, maybe like that. Maybe we can probably position this here somewhere. What does that look like? We could probably put this in the middle somewhere, like that maybe. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't have to look perfect, but you get it. We just need to get things working. So now I think that's pretty much it for our main menu, other than adding in our buttons. So let's go ahead and create our new button. So right click on canvas, and then what we're going to create is a UI element, and we want it to be a button. So let's say play game button. And then we want to first of all make this bigger, probably let's say about maybe a bit bigger, maybe like that. We'll put this like over there somewhere. And then we actually want to see if we have something more like a background image for our button. Hopefully we do, and hopefully we can just replace it because we need to change the way it looks. So let's see, glass, which one is it? Yeah, here are all the buttons. Maybe it's this one. Let's see. So click on the button, and then we want the image of it. So here's the image, and we will drag that in. Maybe that's the one. Okay, so that's the one. Although we don't really want it to say easy, we want it to just say play game. Well, let's go ahead and see. What else do we have? Maybe that one. No. Let's see. Background, no. Okay, so we have a bunch of zombies. We don't. Do we have a decent background we can use? Probably this one. No. How about just a plank of wood? No. Maybe just some stone. What does that look like? No, I don't like that. So let's see. Back to the button. Okay, we probably will just have to use our, don't understand why that doesn't show up, but anyway, let's just use a solid color for now. It doesn't really matter. So we'll change the color to, okay, we clearly have to use an image. So let's see, which one should we use? Let's just use, no, not that one, no, background, we'll just use that one. Okay, and then we'll just change the color to probably a black color, maybe with a little bit of transparency, so like that, maybe, I don't know, we'll keep that like that for now. So let's go ahead and change the text to play game, and then we want to change the font size to a lot bigger so we can see it. Change the color as well. Let's make it this greenish color. Yeah, we'll make it like that, and we'll probably make this bold a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Probably make the size a bit bigger. Let's just round that up to 60. That should be fine. And then we'll go ahead and duplicate that and change this from play game to exit game button, like that. And then we want to change the text of the button to, instead of play game, we want it to be exit game, just like that. And then let's go ahead and see what this looks like if it's red, maybe like that. So if we move this down now, or not just the text, we want the entire button, even the background. So we move that like that. Okay, what does that look like? Yeah, we'll leave that like that for now. Let's just go ahead and change the size of the text because it's a bit big. So let's say 50, maybe. Even 40 maybe. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we'll leave that like that. And then what we want to do next is we actually want to go ahead and link, well, we need to create a game scene, so let's go do that quick. And then we want to create a script for that. So let's create, oh, wrong one. What did I do? So scene, create scene, like that. And then here we want to go game, scene. Okay, and then on our main menu we want to add in a empty object and call this menu, or let's say game manager, or let's go, we'll make this scene manager, just like that. And then in here we'll create a scene manager script, and in this script all we are going to do is just manage our switching between the scene. Oh, why did I create another script? All we're going to do is create a, can't even think, I can't multitask, bear with me. So all we're going to do is create a few functions that will allow us to switch between our scenes. So this script is only going to be it's only going to allow us to switch from one scene to another. So if we open up the script, we can get going and start creating our functions that will let us switch from one scene to the other. Okay, so our script has now opened. Let's go ahead and make that full screen. And hopefully when that loads up, okay, that's loaded. So in here what we want to do is we want to copy and paste that, and then use Unity engine dot scene management, and that's going to allow us to access our scenes. So then we want to create a read only string game scene is equal to game scene, like that. And then same for our main menu. We want to go read only string main menu scene is equal to main menu. Is that what we called it? Yes, we did. Main menu. So these have to be the same, otherwise you'll get errors. And then at the we don't need our start function, nor we don't need our update function. So let's create a public void play game. And then all we want to do in here is go scene manager. Okay, my laptop is struggling a bit. Scene manager dot load load. Okay, I don't know why that's not working. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe this is a bit slow. So let's see. Scene manager dot load. Interesting. That's not working. Let's see why. Okay, let's see. Why is this not working? So this should work. Load scene like that. Play, what is it? Game scene. That should work. I don't know why it's not public void play game. Maybe something simple. That's wrong. Anyway, we'll leave it now. Let's just go save that and see what Unity says about it. So clear that, and then let's see, menu. So we'll go ahead and delete all of these because we don't need them. We're going to redo all of them. Maybe that's the problem. So delete all the existing scripts and just leave the ones for our project. Let's see what else does it say. Scene management. So scene manager does not contain a definition for load scene. It should. So what happens if we save our scene or save our project and then go back? Okay, that clearly worked. Okay, that's working properly now. So okay, no, it's not. It was working. Play game, scene manager. Well, let's just try this again. Scene manager dot load. What is happening? Let's go using Unity engine.scene management, and then this should work. We've been doing this in our previous game, so what is it? Scene manager dot load scene game scene. Okay, this has been a bit strange. That should work perfectly fine. I don't know why it's not. You know what, let's go ahead and close this because things like this happen. So we'll close that. We'll go ahead and quit Visual Studio just so we can restart it. Go back into our game in here. Then we can, let's go ahead and close this as well, just because we're having problems with it. And then we'll quit that as well. Let's just restart everything. So what is it? Okay, that's it. So let's go ahead and restart it. open up Unity Hub again. Hopefully we have better luck this time. So open up our project, and then we hopefully will get a working game. So things don't, well, it's not open because it's not here. Where is it? Unity. Okay, enter safe mode. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna fix them if you let us. Eventually. Close that. We shouldn't need that anymore. So let's see. Okay, so here's our game. I don't understand what is happening. Exit safe mode. Exit anyway. This has never ever happened before. But anyway, it looks like we're back. So let's go and open up our scene manager. Open. Actually, I think I might know why this is happening. We'll see. So if we go and open this up, let's see, we're probably all gonna get the same error. Do we? And yes, we do. Okay, so let's just try and change the name of this class. Maybe that will make a difference to scene manager script. Like that. Okay, there you go. That's why. So that was the problem. The name was wrong. Well, it wasn't wrong. We're just not allowed to call it that. Otherwise, you get errors. So let's go ahead and make that full screen, and then we'll jump back into Unity, and we need to go ahead and change the name of this, like that. And then over here we will change. Yeah. So we'll change it. We'll leave that like that, and then we'll go ahead and remove that and re-add our script onto it. So let's go scene. Okay, that's not working either. Clear that. What is happening? Okay, so we'll save that and that should work. We just didn't save it. So this error should disappear now, and we should be able to add in our script here. So let's go scene manager script like that. That's working nicely. Okay, so now, okay, so everything's working properly. So now we can actually get back to this. So let's go public void exit game, and here we can go application or application dot quit, just like that, and that's going to allow us to quit the game from our main menu when we press exit game. And then let's go ahead and create a public void main menu, just so that we have this for future when we want to go back to the main menu from our game scene. Let's go main menu scene like that. Okay, so now that should all work. We can go ahead and see if this lets us build it properly without any errors, which it does. That's perfect. So let's go back to our canvas, go into our games, and we will go ahead and drag in our scene manager. Or let's create a, before we do that, let's go ahead and create an on-click event, drag in our scene manager like that, and then we will add our, what is it, play game onto it. And then for our exit game, we want to change it from our play game to our exit game like that. So now if we play our game, well, our menu, we should be able to click on our game and load it. No, it doesn't, because we have to add in our game scene to our build settings. So let's go ahead and delete all of these like that. Let's get rid of all of them, and then we want to add the open scene, which is our main menu, and then we will go into our game scene, save our main menu, and then we will do the same thing, build settings, add in our open scene, and we'll move that. Okay, so now that should allow us to switch between, or switch from our main menu into our game scene. So let's have a look and see if that works. So if we press play game, we go into our game scene, so that's working nicely. And then obviously if we press our exit game, it will exit the game, but that only works once you build and run the game. So we'll have a look at that at the end of the series. So what's next? So now we want to link the main menu to the game scene. Okay, so we've already done that, so we're ahead of schedule. So I think that is it for this episode. Nice and short. Let us just go and see. Let's finish these buttons quick, because we want to add in some like response for whenever you press it or hover over them. So to do that, let's go and say the normal color we want is, let's say about black, maybe, or let's say about white, and then we'll add half. Maybe, I don't know, let's see. And then we'll just do the same thing for all of them, just to see what it looks like. That. Let's just play this and see. The buttons are not gonna look really nice, because I thought that the asset pack came with a background button, but clearly it doesn't. So that's fine. Actually, let's just see if we can import one quick. Let's see, materials. No. Okay, we won't. Oh, actually, let's just get one from the internet. So let's just see if we can get. Let's go. Angry Birds. Let's see what this gives us. So images. So we want something that looks similar to that, but we want it without the writing. So what we could do is play button, that's what we want. So something very similar to this, without the text. So let's see what's in here. But that's all one image, so we can't use that unless we just take a screenshot of it, but then it won't look very nice. Let's see. No. Well, let's get rid of Angry Birds. Let's just say button background image. Okay, there you go. So now we want this to be a PNG, just so it doesn't have any background. Let's see, this one maybe. I think. Well, we'll use this one for now. We'll see what it looks like. So save image as, and then we want to save this into our straight into our game folder. So let's see, Angry Zombies, and then Angry Zombies again, assets, project zombies, and then we'll create a new folder called images, and we'll put this in here. So let's go button background. So let's jump back into our game, and we'll see what this looks like. So we'll drag in our image, and then we'll, clearly that doesn't work. So let's see, why doesn't that work? So where did it go? So we want this one. That should have worked. Let's just go and try this again. Button. if we drag in our button, that works fine, but there is a white background on it, so we're not going to use that. We'll get rid of that. That's not what we wanted. And then for this, we will just go back to what we had. Okay, we'll just leave the buttons like that, what we made them, or how we made them for now. If we want to in the future, we can go back and change them. Okay, but for now, let's just go and change the, what is it? We want to change the normal color to like a, I don't know, like a whitish color. The highlighted color to also maybe like a whitish color with a little bit of green in it, maybe. And then press color, we want it to be maybe the same but a little bit darker. So that was like our highlighted color. Maybe make it a little bit darker, like that, probably. Like that, maybe. And then selected color will just have the same as our press color. And then disabled color, we will just have like a reddish color. So let's see, play game, background. So we want a 70 opacity, so makes this the same as the other one, so put that as 70 so we can see through it a bit. So if we play this, let's have a look and see what this looks like. Hopefully it looks a little bit better. So yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, okay, that looks good enough. It's good enough for now, so let's leave that like that. So it changes on hover, and then as soon as you press it, you can't really see the green color, but anyway, it's fine. We'll leave that for now. It's not important. It's not going to change the gameplay or the user experience at all for now. So I think we'll go ahead and delete that because we're not using it. It's rubbish. No, not what I wanted. So let's save our project, save project, and then save our script. It's already saved. And then we can get rid of that. We don't need that. So that's our episode 1 checked off. So in the next episode, we're going to be doing our slingshot. We're going to be preparing that. So first of all, let's go ahead and open up GitHub desktop, and we will go into our Angry Zombies, wherever that is. Where is it? Down at the bottom, probably. Yeah. So 2D Angry Zombies, and we can go ahead and commit this. So let's go and say project creation and main menu setup. Don't know why I use capitals for everything, but anyway. So we create our project, and then we also set up our main menu. So let's say created a new Unity 2D project and started working on our main menu and linked our our buttons to our game scene, so we'll go ahead and commit that. So that's what we did in today's episode. So we'll wait for that to finish committing, and let's have a look at what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to be working on this little guy. Let's have a look here. If we go back to the asset store, we can have a quick look at this. So my assets. So it was on page 3 again. First view of page 3. There it is. So we're going to be working on when it eventually gets there. So the slingshot you use to launch the skulls, so this over here, this is what we're going to be working on tomorrow's episode. We're going to add in that slingshot and we're going to try and get our skulls shooting towards the other end of the scene. So that's what we're going to be working on tomorrow. And what else are we going to be doing? So once we get that working and we're able to slingshot a skull across the screen, we're going to be working on adding some movement to our camera, so that whenever you slingshot one of the skulls, the camera moves along with it, so that it doesn't fly off the screen. And then after that, if that all goes to plan, we will start working on destroying that skull after a few seconds. So when you slingshot the skull, the camera will follow it, and then eventually it will hit an object, and the object will either explode depending on what it is, or will be destroyed. And after a few seconds, we're going to want that skull to eventually disappear off the scene. Well, not off the scene, but we're going to destroy it and then respawn it back in the slingshot. And then obviously, if you haven't finished destroying everything in the scene, you can slingshot another one. So that is going to be the main aim of tomorrow's episode. So if you are interested in that, please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on that episode. If you're enjoying the series, or if you're enjoying the first two series, please do give these videos a like and share with your friends or your family or whoever you think is going to be interested in playing or making some video games. And I think that is going to be it for this episode. So this series is season 3, I think. Yeah. So we made a 2D run and a breakout game. So the Angry Zombies is the series 3. So there is no, well, in the first 2 series I planned for like a 4 or 5 episode series, but that didn't go to plan. We always came into some bugs or something. So this series, there's no episode plan. Well, there is, but like no we haven't scheduled like a 5-part series or whatever. We're just gonna see how long it takes us, and if it takes us like 5 episodes, that's great. If it takes us 10 episodes, that's fine, but we're gonna do it and we will get to the end. So I think that is gonna be it for today. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your feedback. Some of you guys have been saying great things. I'm just glad you guys are enjoying everything, and with that being said, I think we will go ahead and end the stream here, and I will see you in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. So enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.